Tonight we're going to take a look at the Galadriel sword from Rings of Power. This is a replica that I found on Amazon. I paid a little over $50, might have been right at $60. Most of the specs on this, according to Amazon's website, are correct. They give the sword an overall length 40 1/4 inches. It's right dead on to 40 1/4 inches. They list the blade as being 30 1/4 inches. They're a little bit short in that regard. They show with a gray leather on the scabbard, and they show with either a gray plastic handle or a gray leather on the handle. This is just plastic. But in any case, this is it kind of compared to some other swords. This is a cold steel arming sword. So it's in the ballpark of an arming sword, maybe slightly larger handle on it, but still. Now, of note, this is theoretically functional. This is pretty well constructed. This is the one we saw before. I've actually repainted the handle and added all the blue. Doesn't matter. Point is, this one is light. It feels roughly the same as about the same weight as the arming sword, to be honest. But that said, with this being a stainless steel sword, I can tell that like the sword kind of is there, and there's probably a cheap rat tail running down into here. I would not try using this at all. It's only going to be a display for display purposes. That's fine. I'm probably going to add some gray leather to this. At the very least, I'm going to add some leather, whether it's gray or not. But I want it to be more accurate than it currently is. It's not bad. Again, you'll note that it is kind of on the short side. But when you consider that the actress playing Galadriel in the show is 5'2", kind of makes sense. Also, I should note that she only has this sword in the last half of the series. In the first half of the series, she's got a slightly longer sword with a, I don't know, funky, both more complex and more ridiculous crossguard. This one's actually pretty functional. It's not bad. But like I said, this sword is just entirely a display piece. It's a nice display piece, but it's just a display piece. Amazon, there are different listings. The one I bought was, like I said, it was either $56 or $59. It's exactly the same as the $100 one. It's exactly the same as the $160 one. There's no difference except for the price you're paying. Is it worth $60? Absolutely. Is it worth more? Probably not. But for the purposes of display, it's fine. Just make sure you don't go swinging this sucker around. I'd swing this around before I'd swing this around, and I won't swing this around. So that should kind of let you know where I'm at with it. But anyway, guys, I thought I'd let you know what we had here. That this actually did end up being a pretty reasonable purchase, and I'm pretty happy with it.